Yo, what's up? It's freaking Matt.
What up?
After a week off, we're back.
We
Well,
are
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back.
You're a little under the weather. Little sniffles.
I was fucked up. AIDS is a hell of a fucking disease, you know. But they put me on that Magic Johnson plan.
Oh,
Shit cleared right up, no problem. So a lot has changed in 2 weeks. So let's just get right into it. So this week's Fab report, I should say. Start off, Optimus picked up Carlos Williams, drops Dante Moncrief. I figured Moncrief could go, with Luck being gone. I'm not huge on
I don't know.
Hasselbeck.
I feel like his value might go up. I'll tell you whose value goes up. Andre Johnson. I'm surprised nobody picked him up because
He
Hasselbeck.
stinks.
No, Hasselbeck loves Andre Johnson. So
Little insider info right there.
yeah, we'll probably have to keep this podcast off until tomorrow. So we can go after Andre Johnson again.
All right. ABC picked up Greg Zerline for $17.
Wow.
Heavy on the kick. Heavy kicker action.
Wow.
Fresh Legs drops one of his 10 Falcons and picks up the Ravens D. One Too Many picks up Kirk Cousins. Drops Melvin Gordon.
That's weird.
You pick up Richard Rodgers.
Yeah.
I assume he's your new tight end.
Yes, he is. Welcome
And
aboard.
drop Matt Jones. Holy Chip picks up James Starks at a deal for $2. Drops CJ Spiller. Double tight end set picks up Jay Ajayi for $1. Drops a Pats.
Jay?
Jay Ajayi. All right, this is going to get really annoying to say. So based on the trade, we'll talk about the trade in a second here. The new team name is just way too fucking long.
Gronker in the front, Fleener in the rear.
So we're just going to keep going with Fleeners. They pick up Charles Simpson, drop Kobe Fleener. So is that allowed? Are you allowed to keep Fleener in your name if you drop Fleener?
I guess. I don't know why you would, but...
Yeah. Optimus picks up Jerick McKinnon, drops Charles Clay.
They should have changed it to taking you to the Gronkers.
Taking you to the Gronkers. And Fleeners again, they drop the Bengals D and pick up Tavon Austin. And there was a trade this week. Obviously, it's still pending. It should be processed tonight. But you send Gronk for Drew Brees and who else?
Darren McFadden and Charkandrick West.
So you feel pretty good about the trade?
I like it. I had to do something.
Oh, this is new.
Yeah, that's no. Wow,
That's new.
pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I like it on my part. I feel like, how can you not like having Gronk on your team if you're anybody?
Joe Coffey just canceled. So we're guestless.
Guest list tonight.
Guestless.
That's what happens when you cancel shows.
That's what happens.
People start
The
losing.
fucking
losing
the wheels
interest.
just come off the bus.
He probably just didn't want to talk to me because he knows he's going to lose to me.
You think that's what it is?
Probably.
Probably. I think we got Fresh Legs coming on next week, though.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back on track here. So you trade Gronk, you get Breeze, West, and McFadden.
Yep. Yeah, I like it. I'm happy with it.
All right.
Championship run coming at you.
Sure. Whatever you say. All right, let's get into last week's games. So we had ABC at 3-5 taking on Optimus at 7-1, and Optimus destroyed ABC.
Yes.
You're looking at an 82-point win.
Yeah. ABC just didn't have the production that they usually get from Gio and Edelman. Watson had a quiet game for the.
Yeah.
Philip Rivers had a quiet game. It's just one of those days for them, I guess. And your team just exploded.
Oh, an early explosion in the podcast. Oh. Yeah, Derek Carr had a.
You know you're okay when Danny Woodhead puts up 24.3.
Danny
points.
Woodhead is a fucking
He's
monster.
One more hit, he's gonna be dead or disabled in some form or fashion. I don't understand it. This dude takes hits and gets up, and he's like 5'4".
Dude, you gotta fucking
My apologies.
tell your mom you'll call her back.
How do I cancel this?
You just press the lock button. There you go, or the power button. There you go, homie.
My apologies.
All right, we're back. All right, let's get this show fucking going here. Derek Carr's a fucking monster. Danny Woodhead is a monster. If you go and you look at our player stats, Danny Woodhead is the number 5 running back.
Oh my God, who cares? He sucks.
I know he sucks. He's the number 5 running back in football. I know it sucks. Please, you wish you had that little little Woody. You have a little Woody.
I don't want nothing to do with Woodhead because once he plays a team that actually plays defense, he's done.
Matt, he's the greatest running back ever.
Adrian Peterson finally wakes up, has a nice game.
Anything else about this game? Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, I mean, Alshon's been solid for you the past 3 games that he's been back.
Yeah, since he's been back, he had 34 this week. He had 32 and 31. He's actually getting better every week.
Yeah.
So you can't expect that to keep up, but the guy's just a phenomenal receiver. So Optimus moves to 8-1, and coupled with another loss in another game that we'll talk about later, Optimus has now clinched the division and is in to the semifinals. I don't play another meaningful.
Did you clinch the bye?
I clinched to buy. The little Y's not next to it yet, but I think that's just because
Because
it would actually go to a tiebreaker right now. So I think if I win this week, I would actually. But for the most part, it's already clinched because I have the first tiebreaker. So, yeah. So 197 and 115. Moving on. Holy Chip against Fresh Legs. Fresh Legs falling off a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning of the year, he was getting like 40 points out of his top 3 guys. So now he's, they're coming back to earth, and
you have to.
His flex score isn't doing it right now.
Yeah, he lost Latavius Murray in the game to an injury, who had a concussion. But I don't know.
No, Kev loses Bell, and
he just keeps on trucking.
yeah,
Keep on.
Right. I mean, he gets an outstanding game. Great pickup with Langford. I doubt Langford will play. I don't think he's going to play next week if Fair's back.
So I guess
Matthews has an extraordinary game for Matthews.
It's funny with Matthews because
Todd Gurley's been excellent.
You see with Matthews, he had a 41-yard touchdown, which obviously came in overtime. But that touchdown allowed him to hit all the bonuses.
Yeah.
So that touchdown was just a huge multiplier. McCoy had a nice game. LaFell had a nice game. But he left Eifert on the bench on Thursday night.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he still crushed, so
yeah.
Turned out it didn't mean anything, but...
And then Fresh Legs left Sammy Watkins on the bench with 40. Wow.
His whole bench had a nice game.
Yeah.
Except
the rest of his starters. Those are bench points. All right, moving on. One too many against double tight end set. This was a pretty big game for playoff seeding. And double tight end set pulls out the win, moves to 4-5, and one too many's 3-6. You almost ready to write off one too many? The injuries are just...
I mean, if he continues to put Eddie Lacy in his lineup, I'm going to write him off.
Yeah.
He had 0 points.
Did he play?
Yes, he played. He ran it for 5 for 10 yards and a fumble.
Well, that's even money right there. Well, at least it wasn't negative points. Right?
Yeah,
I mean, it could have been worse.
Could have been worse. Yeah, he's got to get rid of him. He holds on to him so dearly. He could have been long gone with him.
Yeah, he actually probably starts anybody else on his bench. He wins.
Yeah, I mean, look at Garrett. That's 29.
Yeah.
What, Deion Lewis hurt out for the year? Well, but Garrett's going to step in and be be the back there. So I mean,
yeah, and it came out today. Lacey is now the number 2 running back.
Yeah,
they promoted Starks to number 1. So it's going to get interesting here.
Yeah,
it's going to get interesting with this team because they don't have much room.
Double side end set puts up a solid performance.
157.
Des
Very
Bryant
respectable
comes
score.
back his second game back, has a nice game. Type of game you expect from Des Bryant. Yeah, nice 157, good score. They lose Deion Lewis though. That sucks.
It blows. Fucking blows. All right, so we got a new team abbreviation.
Gronk.
They call themselves Gronk, and they took on Prestige Worldwide, and they demolished this team. They score 212. They get the high score for the week, and they move to 4-5. Prestige Worldwide drops to 4-5. Drew Brees had a monster game. Antonio Brown has a monster game. If you take out the Antonio Brown game, I mean, Gronk still had a good week, but I mean, this game's definitely a lot closer. I mean, you can't depend on 73 every week from from Antonio Brown.
Now that Roethlisberger's hurt again,
right?
Is he coming back to the 8-point games?
They're going back to Landry Jones.
D'Angelo Williams had a monster game. Oh
yeah,
170 rush yards, 2 touchdowns,
55 receiving yards. That's kind of good. Yeah, and it looks like they spent the $91 well.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough to pull out the win. Gary Barnidge really struggled with Johnny Football at quarterback. Brandon Cooks had an okay game. Darren Sproles stinks. That guy should not be in anybody's starting lineup.
Yeah, he's not getting this.
He fucking stinks. It's over. Amari Cooper had another nice game. That Raiders passing attack is actually pretty for real. Anything else about this game?
No, I mean Prestige had a decent game. Just not enough, Weeks happen.
Not enough bullets in the holster?
No, not enough. Outpowered.
Fleeners suck. All right, moving on. So, how do we want to talk about this?
I'm fine with it. He's gonna get a win eventually. He's probably gonna win next week too.
We ain't going to win next week. Forget about it. So you lost to a team with Kendall Gaskins and Ruben Randall.
I did.
That's what happened here. So we got Ash Sherble taking on Watt. Ash Sherble gets the win. Creeps back into playoff contention with a record of 1-8. And Watt falls to 4-5. It's been a rough little season for you here, hasn't it?
Up and downs,
Yeah.
I'm hoping with this trade things will start leveling out a little bit.
So what are you going to do with this whole Ronnie Hillman, C.J. Anderson situation?
They're going to be at the bench this week.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see. We'll go from there.
Michael Crabtree had a nice game for you.
Yeah, that was a nice pickup.
Yeah. Anything else about your team you want to talk about?
No, not right now.
No.
I'll probably have more to say next week. But
yeah, you're fun to talk to after a loss. That's pretty fun.
what do you want me to say? I fucking scored 140 points and I lost to the fucking team that was 0-8.
All right, on the other side, DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco killed me. My man crush killed me in the end.
Eagles had a pick 6.
Yeah, the pick 6 killed me.
Yeah, actually, probably without the pick 6, you win because it was 8 points with the pick and the touchdown. So
yeah,
them be the breaks.
Whatever.
Yeah, Greg Olsen had a steady game, and Blake Bortles played really well against the Jets.
Yeah,
threw for 381. Wow, that's a lot. He had 3 turnovers in the game, but he still put up 32.
Yeah, decent game.
And now you got the bad news of Andrew Luck.
Yeah, my guy's kidneys are falling off. The whole team's on dialysis.
All right. So we didn't do any picks last week, but just to recap for the season, Matt is 13-17, and I'm 24-6. I'm just dominating everywhere right now. All right, so let's get into next week. Let's let's pick up the energy here, all right? A little
it
bit.
does feel like it's kind of like
No guest. Is
guest,
this no guest? We've really lost some
momentum
on the podcast.
You're a momentum destroyer.
Yeah, Holy Chip was not happy with no podcast last week. He said the wheels are off the bus. There's no momentum. So let's pick it up.
No, Watt came into the podcast with a stomach virus and performed.
Yeah, but you fucking stunk up the studio.
But I was here. I made it.
Yeah, I guess. I guess you could call it that. All right.
Show must go on.
You got anything else to say, or you done? Are you done? You done? All right. So let's take a look at this week's upcoming games. We got the 8-1 Optimus Stein. Dude, the Optimites are going crazy. They're already printing championship banner material. I told them to slow it down. Okay? Taking on Ash Gerbil. Optimus is a 7-point favorite. We got Derek Carr taking on Joe Flacco. Lamar Miller against DeMarco Murray. Actually in the same game. Alshon Jeffrey, Golden Tate. Travis Kelce, Greg Olsen. AP, AJ Green. Jeremy Hill. That's right. I'm rolling with Jeremy Hill.
You love Jeremy.
Because I don't have a fucking choice. He fucking does suck. Willie Snead. Larry Fitzgerald against Deshaun. Tucker McManus. Broncos, Eagles.
This Eagles defense has actually been pretty good.
Yeah. And they're playing against fucking Ryan Tannehill, so they should get 6-7 interceptions, no problem.
Yeah.
Because that guy sucks. All right. What do you like? What don't you like?
Mary's been playing good. I don't think Derek Carr has the type of game he had last week.
I don't know. That guy throws it all over the lot.
Yeah, he has been good. But I think DeMarco is going to have a good game. He's starting to come around. I think they're starting to figure out how they're going to work this Eagles offense. Like he's becoming the lead man now. I think Alshon versus Golden Tate. That's ridiculous.
I actually think Alshon struggles this week
against St. Louis.
Mm-hmm. I do. Kelce usually struggles against Denver. I'm not feeling great about the matchups this week.
Yeah.
AP Hill. Of course I'm going to take myself.
Deshaun Jackson back for the first time. I wonder how that goes.
Well, he played last week.
Did he really?
Yeah, he played in that New England game.
I didn't realize he did. Did he do anything?
No, he stinks. Well, I'm going to take the Optimites. The Fighting Optimites.
I'm going to go ahead and say that Ash Gerbil continues their win streak. Is it a streak? No, it's not a streak.
It's not a streak, yeah.
2+.
No, yeah. You got to go over 2, going for 3, for it to be considered a streak. All right, so you're taking Ash Gerbil. All right, so we got the new Gronk team taking on Holy Chip. Obviously, they have an illegal lineup right now, but we can probably much figure this one out. So we got Aaron Rodgers taking on Tom Brady. I'm doing this all by memory.
Wow, that's gay.
Mark Ingram taking on Todd Gurley. Antonio Brown taking on DeAndre Hopkins.
Rob Gronkowski
taking on Tyler Eifert.
Doug Martin
taking
on Jeremy Langford.
Mike Evans taking on Jordan Matthews.
And Jonathan Stewart taking on
Brandon LaFell. I don't know who their kicker is. I'm not even gonna attempt that. I'm not even gonna attempt that. All right, so he's rolling with that Jeremy Langford, huh? He's gonna roll with DeAndre Hopkins.
I don't know. This could be the week that Kev goes down too. The two 8-1 teams I think are going to get defeated this week. I'm going to go Gronk in the front.
So you're taking the Flaners, huh?
Taking you to the Gronkers.
Taking you to the Gronkers, huh? Well, here's what I like. I like Gurley against the Bears. I like Hopkins against Cincinnati. I don't think Cincinnati's pass defense is the greatest thing in the world. I like Eifert against Houston because their pass defense is horrendous. Don't like Langford. I don't like the Bucs. I'm gonna say Holy Chip keeps it rolling here. I'm going with a Holy Chip win.
Okay.
9-1. Flaners suck. Double tight end set takes on the Atlanta Black Crackers. You want to run this one down?
Got Andy Dalton versus Cam Newton. Justin Forsett versus Marshawn Lynch. Odell Beckham versus Julian Edelman. Eric Ebron versus Benjamin Watson. Jarvis Landry versus Emmanuel Sanders. Dez Bryant versus James Jones. Jason Witten versus Giovanni Bernard.
All right, let's get some juice into this game. All right, let's. This is an elimination game.
Is it? What's the records here?
Double tight end sets 4 and 5. ABC's 3 and 6.
So if ABC loses, they're essentially eliminated.
It's really tough to get back in it because then you're 2 games behind pretty much everybody else. Because a lot of these 4 and 5 teams, they're going to go to 5 and 5. One of them's probably got to go to 5 and 5.
Right.
So if you lose this, you're probably out. Now right now the projections have ABC as the 12-point favorite. I just don't see it. And for that reason, I'm taking the set.
Yeah, I see it. I'm going to go ahead and say Black Crackers.
Wow. We have not picked one game.
All right.
We have not swept a game yet. So what do you like on the Black Crackers
I think
side?
Edelman's going to have a better game than Beckham.
Really?
Yeah, I think Watson's going to have a better game than Eric Ebron. I think Sanders is going to have a better game than Landry. Dez Bryant, I think, probably has a good game against Tampa Bay.
I think
James Jones might have a good game against Detroit, but I just feel like Black Crackers are going to take this one.
All right. I think you're wrong. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it. All right, here's your game. This is an elimination game almost. It's close with 2 teams at 4 and 5.
Yeah, I guess
you know.
Say that.
So go ahead.
Peyton Manning versus Drew Brees.
So let's pencil Drew Brees in for 30. So that would give you a total of 122. So you would be an 11-point underdog coming into the week. Unless you still don't have a tight end. Oh, no, you do have a tight end.
I do have a tight end, but my some of my guys are going to change. This ain't my lineup for the week.
Ah.
So, I mean.
Well, you're the one who's bitching that everybody should have their lineup set by 4 o'clock.
I am. I didn't get. Well, push the trade through, and I'll set the lineup right now.
No, I'm not pushing the trade through. All right,
you don't
so.
like it because you're scared of the Fleeners now.
Fuck the Fleeners.
You're so scared of the Fleeners.
Fuck the Fleeners. You know what? I'm the fucking measuring stick, okay, of that division.
You're the measuring dick.
Okay, stick, dick, whatever. Okay? Everybody just needs to remember one fucking thing, okay? I am the defending champ.
Who cares?
And
Nobody
until
cares.
I lose in the
was
fucking playoffs, this is my league. This is my championship. I'm the New England Patriots. I run the division. Okay?
No.
Yeah.
You lost. The Patriots didn't.
Man, I am 14-1 in my last 15 games. Do not push me, my friend.
14-1 in your last 15 games?
Yeah. Dating back to last season, in the last 15 games, I am 14-0. 14-1.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back to the anals for that one.
Yeah, you're going to have to. Well, I won the final 3 games of the regular season. I won 3 games in the playoffs. That's 6. And I'm 8-1. Quick math tells me, wait, carry the 14-1. All right, so do you want to give a little sneak peek to your lineup here then? Since you have an idea of what it's going to be.
It'll be Williams versus Darren McFadden.
Okay.
Allen Robinson versus Brandon Marshall. Gary Barnett versus Richard Rodgers. Brandon Cooks versus Michael Crabtree. Calvin Johnson versus Charkandrick West. And Mari Cooper versus Eric Decker.
And you're sticking with Graham Gano?
I'm sticking with Gano.
I'm going to make it real easy. I'm taking Prestige. I just like their matchups better. Dude, D'Angelo Williams against Cleveland couldn't get any better.
Yeah, I know.
Could not get any better.
Yeah, I know.
Baltimore can't cover anybody in the secondary. Allen Robinson should have a nice day. I believe Josh McCown is back. And Brandon Cooks against Washington.
Calvin Johnson hurt?
He said he's going to play today.
Really?
He said he's going to play today. So for that reason, I'm taking Prestige. Can I pencil you in for a
what?
Prestige victory?
Yep,
Was that Prestige you said?
what?
What or Prestige?
What?
Oh.
What?
Okay, looks like you're 0-4 on the week. I'm 4-0. Okay. Last game. All right, we got Fresh Legs at 1 too many. Fresh Legs at a 3-point favorite. This is also an elimination
Still
game.
die for one too many. Fresh Legs probably gets a new picture up there. Congratulations.
Yeah. Actually, this is his second new picture of the day.
Really?
He had a picture of Julio Jones up there earlier.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Kind of like an 8-year-old would have on his wall as a poster. It was like,
Like a fathead?
No, it was like Julio Jones running and it had like Julio written, It's like
Real gay like?
Yeah. It's like something an 8-year-old gets at fucking Spencer's for Christmas. All right. So one too many's on the brink here. They're on the
Yeah.
fucking brink.
They're putting their season in their hands of Kirk Cousins.
Not like being on the brink and throwing caution
Lead
in
us
the
to victory, Kirk. Captain Kirk.
Well, I gotta tell you, the fucking quarterback matchup in this game between Bridgewater and Cousins is fucking phenomenal. So yes, one too many's 3-6, and if they lose, they are most likely out.
Tavius Murray might not be in the game this week. Fresh Legs.
I heard he's gonna play.
Concussion
Yeah,
protocol.
but everything points to him playing. So we got Latavius Murray against Chris Ivory, Sammy Watkins against Randall Cobb, Jordan Reed against Delaney Walker, Demaryius Thomas against LeGarrette Blount, Stephon Diggs versus T.J. Yeldon, Martellus Bennett against Devontae Adams, and kickers, Brown and Walsh. All right. The reason that I paused there was he's going down with these Packers. If he's going down, he's going down with Packers. He's got Cobb and Adams both in there.
Yeah.
So if Aaron Rodgers lights it up, most likely it's going to one of those two should have a monster game.
Yeah, I think so.
Who else does he have on the bench other than just Martavis Bryant? All right. What do you like? What don't you like?
Sammy Watkins is still pretty much unproven. I know he had a good game last week. Jets defense is going to be tough for him.
You know what? Everybody's been saying that, but the Jets defense stinks.
They're pretty good.
Dude, Bortles just lit him up. The week before that, Derek Carr lit him up. I mean, I don't know. But all right, short weeks. So we got some Thursday action in this game with Ivory.
I got a bunch of Thursday action.
All right, we'll get to that in a second. What do you like? What don't you like?
I don't like Kirk Cousins.
You don't like Sammy Watkins?
I don't know. I always liked Sammy Watkins. He just hasn't. Either he's hurt or he doesn't get the ball thrown to him. So I don't know. I feel like he's gonna have a couple breakout games where but I don't know if that happens this week. I'm gonna go ahead and say that
I already have my pick written down.
one too many takes this one.
I also selected one too many.
Oh wow, you went against Fresh Legs. You went against Tommy.
Went against Tommy. I got a feeling. I think LeGarrette Blount has a
big game.
I think Blount has a monster game this week. I got that special feeling,
in your loins,
your down in my loins. There's something special about that girl, Matt. That crazy bitch when she sucks my cock. There's something special about her. What can I say? All right, so those are the games. So you got heavy Thursday action. Are you a Thursday guy or not a Thursday guy?
Do I have heavy Thursday action?
Well, you got Marshall.
Yeah, I got Marshall and Decker.
So that's pretty heavy, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was thinking I was going to have Fitzpatrick, but he's not. I'm not going to have him. So.
Yeah. Did you go after Fitzpatrick or no?
What did I do? I forget. It was going through my mind before the trade offered, but then I don't know. I forget what I did.
I guess you canceled the claim, right? with now having Breeze. I mean, there's no point to
Yeah, I
having
think I did
Fitzpatrick.
cancel the claim.
All right, that's it, boys.
All right, guys. Good luck this week.
Next week, Fresh Legs will join us.
Fresh Legs will be on next week.
He says he's on next
Is
week.
he going to be live and in person?
He's going to be in studio.
In studio.
In studio.
So I got to wear pants, I guess.
Do you not have pants on now?
No, I don't.
Is there something I'm missing?
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Prestige Worldwide just texted me. They want me to post a picture. It's a T-shirt. It says, "Fuck you, you fucking fuck." And that's the way they feel about their team. So they're confident going into this week.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. All right, everybody. See you next week.
Yeah.